talk about this in a little bit. In the top left, we do have Gerald. In the bottom top right, we do have Spirit. My god. Has it been so long? And the map is the Neo Isles of Madness, because it's a great map, I think, and we need air maps in actual SC2 as well. It's an air map. Let's see how this is gonna fare. Of course, it should feel strong for the SC broodwar SC2. Sorry, SC2 Terran, because Terran is quite strong in early air scenarios with that boostable medevac, and kind of easy to go into starport setup with a 1-1-1, for example, or 2-1-1 openings. There's a lot of strong openings that utilize drop mechanics. And Protoss Air, on the other hand, well, unless you get to carriers, it's going to be quite weak against Terran specifically. Now, you kind of need to go into dropships yourself, but dropships are not that great for Brood War, because they can't... I mean, the Brood War units actually are not that powerful if you drop them out of a dropship. So, like, dropship powers, right? So you have 8 slots that can go into a dropship. For Protoss, that would be 4 Zealots, 2 Dragoons, 2 Reavers. 2 Reavers would be probably the most powerful thing you can drop out of a dropship as a Protoss player. Maybe it's gonna be 4 High Templars with Storm. You could drop 4 DTs. But, like, DTs, Reavers, or Storm, High Templars, or Archons, for example, 2 Archons, would be already a second tech in addition to that drop technology, right? So if you go just drop into gateway-based units or army, which you can make from the cybernetics core, that would only be Zealots or Dragoons. And 2 Dragoons is kind of a weak dropout in comparison. 4 Zealots feel okay-ish, but it's not like you have a War Prism, so you can't even immediately aggress across the map. So you need to really rely on shipping over more and more units. This is like probably the most one of the most difficult matchup, it feels like, because the Terran has so much flexibility in this specific situation with that air map over the Protoss from Brood War. Now, I said I was talking about the range for the drones and probes. I think, yeah, probably now thinking about this, it makes a lot of sense, because it's the SC2 engine, right? So having that range with how fluid the worker movement is, and like the unstacking, for example, if you pull everything in a circle here, all the workers into this nook, and then you unstack them, they immediately go and hit, right? And if they have a range, they will definitely all hit. So that would make it super, super powerful to utilize in situations like that. And yeah, maybe even just drone pulls or worker pulls in general would just be too powerful and would just win the game straight up. So makes sense thinking about it. Of course, it makes me a tiny bit sad that I cannot see this, you know, aggression with the Zealot and the Probe. But what is he doing? Oh, he just realized this is an air map. Ale to jest mapa. Oh yes, they're both Polish. He didn't know this is an air map. And he went full ground. He's like, Dragoon range, Zealot lags. Alright. Let's scout you. And then he realized, wait, I can't actually. He didn't look at the map. There we go. And Spirit is gonna make a Banshee opening. I feel like this is a little bit of wasted potential, but it's Spirit after all. Cloak Banshee still should be fine. There is not gonna be an observatory, and he's gonna go into double Stargate. This might be a free win. There's no detection, there's no forge. It has the assimilator here on that pink gas, but I mean, even if he goes into full air now, what is he gonna do? He could go, okay, so what you could do is, you could go mass Corsair, and you could hit your own Corsair, which you just move alongside the Banshee to hit that AoE, that splash, and kill the Banshee that way. It's gotta be super difficult though. And I'm not exactly sure how many hits you would need. It feels like a lot. Because it's only the splash, right? What is he gonna make? Is he gonna make double carrier? Okay, this is gonna be a free win. I'm so sorry, Gerald. You forgot about those Cloak Banshees Piotr likes so much. He should even cancel that Zealot Lancus, I feel. Should get out whatever he can for his air advantage. Now, Spirit doesn't know where his opponent is, and that's a little bit of a unfortunate issue, because he could have had that scouting marine over here and see that it's close spawns. So I think he's also in that regard where he might... Oh, he doesn't know? Where is he going? Why is he going through the middle and then to the top? No, he doesn't know. He thinks it's the bottom base, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he thinks it's the bottom. Now, double carrier man coming online. Do they... I haven't messed around with these. Do they actually micro like the broodwar carriers? Do the interceptors not go back inside the carrier when they keep on walking? Oh, he does find the pylon and he cloaks. He knows everything. He knows where his opponent is. Why does he know? Now he's gonna get the first probes. And Gerald is gonna be like, Yep. Is he gonna throw down a robo? Okay, that's not a good idea. You need that observatory first. You should throw down that forge, bro, to get some cannons up. That's gonna be your only detection for a while. You should probably throw down both. He's gonna have a Corsair. And that Corsair will be able to hit the carrier and AoE this Banshee. Robo? Question mark? He's gonna lose a Banshee here. But the other one, I mean, he should honestly just keep on killing workers. Oh, he finds the Robo now. He's like, Please kill the workers, Piotr. I think he's just being nice to him right now because they're both Polish and they're good friends. Oh yes! They don't go in. I can see them. I can't click on them, but this is how it should... This is how it should be. Great. Now you need that upgrade. Don't forget this. This upgrade in the fleet bacon. You only have 4 interceptors currently, bro. Don't forget the upgrade. Now, Piotr is gonna make another starport? He's still playing this bio style. I guess he's just gonna drop over a bunch of units and try to overwhelm. He might float a base into the middle. I'm not sure. Why is he not just walking here and making a base down here? Now, this is going to be a bunch of medevacs, a bunch of bio, and a bunch of damage on the other side. Gram pier wsa grę. Cucio wtu. My Polish is a little bit rusty. I can only order a beer in Polish, so it's not going to help in this situation. But I think he might be a little bit unhappy that he messed up so much. Now this is only gonna be Marines. They have +1. They can just kill everything and they're gonna proceed and do so. Kill that first carrier, kill the Dragoon army, kill everything else. Gee. Spirit is taking this game. That was definitely on Gerald, not checking out the map and like making idiot things. At first, if he would have gone immediately into, let's say he goes into Storm, right? And then goes into a Forge, goes into a cannon at each base, or goes immediately into air. Into carriers and, what are they called? The things, observers, right? He should have a better time. Now, unfortunately, he didn't. But that's totally on him. Big mistake there, not checking out that map first. If you play an air map, you can't make ground units. It's not gonna work. So it's gonna be the other way around. Spirit is gonna have to play with broodwar and Gerald is gonna be on the SC2 version, which is gonna benefit him, of course. Because he is a SC2 player, right? And he's most likely more used to that. Let's go in and watch this game. And the bottom right of Sylphid, we do have Gerald. And the top right, it is Spirit. In true Spirit fashion, he's gonna go command center first. You even saw where Gerald scouted. He was like, alright, I'm bottom right. He has to be top left, right? Doesn't realize this is a 3-player map. No, he's gonna find this SCV. The SCV is unfortunately gonna get hit. But he has 60 HP, so that's gonna take a while. Now, we saw from Uthermal a lot of these 2-Rex Academy rushes. And honestly, I feel like a 2-Rex Academy rush should be extremely powerful in this matchup. Because it's so fast. And it has healing, it has staying power, the Marines are extremely powerful. There's no real good anti-biomechanic for the early Protoss in SC2. So I feel like that's a very good opener actually, in this matchup as well. It should have a lot of potential. Now he's going into mech here. And I feel like it's a little bit of a mistake, because this is not broodwar. It's broodwar against SC2. You need to adjust your strategies. Now, how could mech fare against this? It feels like a little bit too slow, to be honest, to catch up. So going into not having a bunker is actually a huge deal in my opinion here. So going into these, I mean, look at this, 6 range stalkers, right? Range Marines also have 6 range. They could just straight up trade against those. It's going into what? Is that vulture speed? Alright, there we go. And he's gonna make double vulture. Vulture's of course insanely good at killing workers. How good are they against stalkers? Well, not that great it seems. Good against the shields, but not against the HP. And kind of decent. Why is Gerald not trying to trade against this? He loses the first stalker. The other one is gonna get caught by the SCVs. Oh, he kills one of the SCVs. Can he get that recall? One SCV is gonna hit him. Does not get the kill though. He does have this proxy gate, which could come back to bite Gerald here later. Okay, so versus shields it's 60 damage, and then it's against armored, which is like 9.5 damage. Now he's gonna come in, completely wreck the mineral line. If he micros this correctly, he's gonna kill the stalkers though? I feel that's a mistake. Sentry coming in here. He could kill this, but it's taking him way more damage than it should be. Now again hitting that stalker. I think that's not really where you want to go with this. He's gonna come in again here, hitting that shield battery. Please just shift click these freaking probes, man. You're gonna kill like 50. I feel like you're not targeting the correct units here with this, but maybe he can still make this work. Gerald overestimating his own powers here, it feels like. And now we do see that one-shot potential here. Man, those feel really, really good, those things actually. And he's gonna have spider mines in a moment. Oh, these two are not gonna have them though. Now he does have 2 more. Why is he walking back with this? What are you doing, Spirit? You could just kill him. Alright, he's going into double armory. So that vulture opening actually looking very, very powerful. Can he make a defense though now? He's going into double armory, extremely greedy. 3rd command center before the first tank is out even. And he finally will find that proxy. I mean, that is kind of a cool idea, honestly, but these mines do also splatter. Oh my god, against your own guys, so be careful. You should be able to kill them though. Not like this. Not like this though. Now he has Blink. He can probably utilize Blink to kill them. He's gonna warp in a few adepts to try and set those off. Potentially. Can you see them? I don't think so, right? Should be completely invisible. Where's he shading those adepts? Now he's gonna see. Oh, one did still go off. Oh my god, those mines are just so OP. Wow, maybe mech is the way to go. Oh, these could backfire though. They're a little bit too defensive in my opinion. That's where you can basically shade an adept on top and everything explodes. Yeah, you should have mineral walked through the stalker and then you could have killed him. If it's just one mine at a time, yeah, you should be able to A-move it, right? It should be still, the stalkers should fire fast enough to connect and clear that one. Now he's going into a robo bay, going into charge. He still has his stalkers here, he could try to blink on this, he's gonna do so. We do see the third base just floating over, very interesting location here. Is this base like reduced? Yeah, I think it is, right? It's lower. As it should be. No, honestly, I think you just want to keep on laying mines here and you just let this sit here. So he warps on people, more and more people, and you just kill them. Man, those vultures are dealing so much damage. You never want to have them in your base. We do have finally the observer out. That's why he made that robo, but now he has to fight tanks. He doesn't even see the tank yet. You can, of course, blink in. These shades, they could actually deal the damage if there's enough, if they run into these mines correctly. Well, it's not gonna happen. Now the mech push is gonna commence. He also does see the SCV transfers, so at least he gives like gets the information that there's gonna be a base on the left. And he kind of knows at this point, alright, you have 3 bases, right? He's gonna collapse these rock towers potentially here to try and kind of slow down this push. Oh, both players are doing this now. Let's work together and kill these rocks. Oh, they fell differently, I think, than both players expected this to be, maybe. I'm not sure, at least Spirit didn't expect this. So he loses a couple tanks. Oh my god. Now Disruptor against mines. An interesting choice here. He gets those spider mines. But this Nexus should fall. He has another base on the way and he doesn't lose the probes, so he's gonna evacuate this at least. The push is still going on. You should bring a few SCVs to repair your units, have them on auto repair here because it's just so powerful. I mean, look at this army. They are just so strong. These tanks, man. Insanely good. I wonder how good the range of a normal siege tank is from SC2. I think the SC1 tank has a bit more range, doesn't it? 13.5. Is the normal SC2 one is 12? I don't know. I don't know. 13 only. Oh, that could be a great Nova. Only hitting 2 though. Ooh, this one is gonna get cancelled. Of course, as the Disruptor dies. Oh, this is not gonna bode well here for Gerald. He's gonna lose a lot of workers. He's gonna lose a lot of units. Ooh, Spider Mine's behind here. Not sure about this. Could backfire. Spider-Man's always that moment where like, Oh my god, man. Zealot defense. Insane. GG. Gerald is gonna call it. Spirit, knowing what he's doing there. Completely wrecking his opponent. I guess Gerald didn't check out the maps at all, so he went for an obsolete strategy in map number 1, since it was an air map, and he probably has never played an air map, to be honest, because he came in with, not even with Wings of Liberty, but later.